Hey guys, welcome back to AmSamFam. Always glad to have you with us. Today is going to be kind of a special fun video. Special in maybe a bad way because most of the family is not going to be in it. You guys are just going to be dealing with me today. But fun because I'm going to do something that some people have asked about, which is I'm going to go do some spearfishing. Specifically, I'm going to go spearfish from Fatumafuti, which we did a video about a few weeks ago, down to Faga'alu. The reason I'm going to go between those 2 points is that about this time of day, which is, we're getting pretty close to high tide right now, there is a pretty good current that goes from one to the other right along the shore, and it's a really fun drift dive. And I see a lot of good fish doing this. So I see a lot of parrotfish, these different kinds of wrasse fish out there, and those are really good eating fish. So I'm gonna take the spear gun, I'm gonna jump in, and I'm gonna see if I can catch something. Even if I don't catch anything, it's just gonna be a fun little drift dive, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me today. The spear gun I'm going to use today, it's kind of a mid-sized spear gun, but I have put this little attachment on the end, so we'll put the GoPro on it, and you'll get a point of view for everything I'm doing, which I hope will be a cool point of view and not just distracting. But I've got some backups just in case there. So unfortunately, you're not going to see a lot of me, but you're going to see a lot of what I see. So it should be fun. What shirt is that?
AmSamFam!
Where can people get that?
You can get it at AmSamFam.com. How'd you get that?
Dad did.
Did Dad catch it? Hold it up so I can see it.
It's really colorful. Whoa.
Nice. That's a good sized parrotfish.
We can use the scales for like filming, you know?
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's if you have enough, you can make a little piece of armor.
Very.
You make special stuff out of these.
Very cool. Yeah.
Oh, it was a fun little dive. So it isn't as colorful right now, but this is a colorful parrotfish. Which when we first moved here, I couldn't believe people like shot these and ate them because they're like the pretty fish, but they're also definitely the most delicious fish around here. This colorful one means it's a male, and the size of it, you know, it's not a really big fish, but this is kind of the size I usually aim for because it is fully, it's not fully grown. It will get a lot bigger, but it's not a juvenile, so it's actually an adult fish. And if they get a lot bigger than this, then they're the breeders. They're the ones that are like something like 1,000 times more efficient at breeding. These little guys are, there's a lot of them this size. These are the ones I go for because it's kind of the most sustainable way to fish. And we're only gonna get one. We only shot one today because that's all of them that I saw. And that's okay because this is enough that it's actually a full meal for our family.
And in case you didn't know, parrotfish is my favorite. So thanks for catching me a fish.
You're welcome.
Alright, it is actually Monday now, so it's been a few days, but I decided instead of going through all the effort of cleaning and cooking up the fish for a family who doesn't eat fish, I decided to wait until I could make it up for myself and enjoy it just the way I like it. So it's Monday and it's just about lunchtime, so I'm going to finish the process of getting the fish ready and show you how I like to prepare the parrotfish. So here's our little fish friend. Thank you, little guy, for living a good life and now giving me a good meal. So when I cook the fish, I like to bake it. That's just how I've always really enjoyed my fish. And so I am just going to cut off the head. We don't have the best knives, but they work, so they're good. And I cut off the tail. I think I've mentioned before that I'm not a real great cook. I don't super enjoy cooking, and so I like to keep it really simple. So I'm not going to get all the scales off or get all the bones out or anything. If there are some that are just falling off, sure, I'll grab them. But I'm just going to cut this thing in half. Kind of just following the bones in there. Luckily you saw Kip already started the process of scaling the fish, so. Alright, so I've got these two fillets and I go really, really super duper simple. I'm going to grab some aluminum foil. And some butter. Garlic salt, pepper, and lemon juice. And I'm going to wrap these up. Close it up really well so that nothing leaks out into our oven. And there we go. I've got my nice little packet of fish. I'm going to stick it in the oven for probably 30 minutes because they're just little fillets of fish, and then I get to eat them and enjoy them. Alright, so the fish is in the oven. It's cooking. And I just wanted to share that this is not really the common way of cooking fish here in American Samoa, from what I've heard. Lots of people will take the fish and cook it on the stovetop, and they'll cook it in coconut cream and with some onion and a little bit of lemon, maybe some garlic. But this is just my way. This is how I've always cooked fish, and it's really easy and simple, and I know that I really like it. And so I have had fish prepared that way other places, and it's always really good. I tried it once. I don't know if it was the fish I used or what, but it did not turn out good. And Nate works really hard to spear me these fish, and so I want to make sure that when I cook them up, I'm going to like them. And so I just keep on cooking them up the same way that I've always done it, even back in the States with like a fillet of salmon or something. And so if anybody wants to volunteer to teach me how to cook it the Samoan way, raise your hand, let me know down in the comments, because I would love to learn how to cook it another way. All right, fish is done, and it looks and smells amazing. Sorry, you don't get to experience that part. And I made up a salad with some Tutuila Green's lettuce, and I am really, really, really excited about my lunch today because I never take the time to actually like make and prepare a lunch. And so let's give it a try. That is amazingly good. So good that I don't know why I don't do this more often. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming along with us Saturday and today. I hope you guys enjoyed going with Nate on the drift dive from Fatumafuti to Faga'alu. He had a great time. Kip and I had fun filming him from up above and watching him, and then Kip got to jump in the water and play too. And we got to watch a little bit of the cricket game that was going on there in the Faga'alu Park. I am going to enjoy the rest of my lunch so I can get back to work before the kids get home from school. But we'll see you guys back here again next week. Tofa Soifua!